Top 7 Things to Forage on Lopez Island. Lopez Island, located within the San Juan Islands in Washington state, sits just 2 hours north of Seattle and offers a wealth of opportunities for foraging seasonal food. When considering island cuisine, most people immediately think of seafood such as salmon, oysters, or clams. But with the proper knowledge, Lopez Island can also provide a wide variety of wild edibles. Foraging for hyperlocal food is one of our favorite food traditions. It's a meaningful way to connect with nature and understand how our environment sustains us. There's something genuinely magical about finding edibles in their natural habitat. From earthy fungi to bright berries, these surprises make foraging worthwhile. Plus, harvesting your food means you know exactly where it came from. Wild morels. When foraging any wild mushrooms, always cook them before eating them. Mushrooms can contain exotic chemical compounds that may affect a few people badly. One of the most sought-after items is the morel mushroom. These earthy fungi are highly prized for their unique flavor and texture. These mushrooms can be found near streams, rivers, and other bodies of water during spring, making them an ideal island edible. One of the best ways to find wild morel mushrooms while foraging in the San Juans is by looking along stream banks or riverbeds. The black morel, Morchella elata, is particularly abundant on Lopez Island. They appear from late March through April, usually after a few days of warm weather. This species has been known to fruit earlier than expected, depending on weather conditions. When looking for them, keep your eyes peeled for brownish-gray conical caps poking out from leaf litter or soil around damp areas such as creeks or ponds. Beach asparagus. Beach asparagus is an edible found on Lopez Island during summer. It stands out due to its unique flavor and texture, and it's an easy find if you look in the right places. Foraging beach asparagus is easy. Look for it near coastal areas with grasses or dunes, and you'll find plenty of these wild edibles growing. Forage beach asparagus to add unique flavor and texture to your cuisine. It has a mild, sweet taste and an earthy undertone. It can be enjoyed raw in salads or cooked into dishes such as stir-fries or omelets. It can be enjoyed raw in salads or cooked into dishes such as stir-fries or omelets. Beach asparagus also makes for a pickled snack that can last up to several months when stored properly. Wild mint. Wild mint grows on Lopez Island in August, usually near damp soil and streams. Its leaves are intensely fragrant, making it an ideal choice for adding flavor to teas, soups, and other dishes. Wild mint can also be used fresh in salads and other recipes. When harvesting wild mint from the San Juans, it's important to remember that the leaves are delicate and should be handled with care. Gently rub them between your fingertips before picking them off the stem. Sweet cherries. Sweet cherries grow on Lopez Island during summer, usually on small shrubs or trees. These tart sweet fruits have a unique flavor that makes them a great addition to salads, desserts, and other dishes. Depending on the variety, they range from yellow-red to dark purple. All sweet cherries contain large amounts of vitamin C and significant potassium and magnesium levels. To harvest sweet cherries, gently pluck the fruit off its stem once it's ripe enough. It should give slightly when pressed. Once harvested, you should eat them within 3 days or freeze them for later use. Freezing helps preserve their freshness so they can last up to several months. Blackberries. Lopez Island is home to various wild edibles, including the blackberry. These tart sweet berries grow throughout Lopez Island during summer and make an excellent addition to tea, salads, desserts, and other dishes. Blackberries boast intense flavor that ranges from sweet tart to almost syrupy depending on their ripeness. They're rich in vitamins C and K and minerals such as calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, and potassium, all essential for good health. Blackberries can be eaten raw or cooked into pies, jams, or other recipes for added sweetness. They also make for an excellent topping on yogurt or ice cream. Oyster mushrooms. Mushroom foraging for oyster mushrooms is a delicious and nutritious treat. They boast a mild flavor and can be eaten raw or cooked. They contain significant amounts of vitamins B, C, and D and minerals such as potassium, zinc, copper, and iron. These mushrooms can be sautéed in butter or oil with garlic and herbs for a delicious side dish or cooked into various other recipes for added flavor and texture. When harvesting mushrooms from the San Juan Islands, remember to be gentle and never pull them off the ground. Instead, use a knife to cut around their base. Wild peas. Foraging for wild peas is an exciting and rewarding way to explore Lopez Island's natural resources. Wild peas are a delectable edible that grows in abundance during the summer, providing Lopez Islanders with tasty treats. These succulent pods contain significant amounts of vitamins A, B and C and minerals such as calcium, magnesium, phosphorus and potassium. They boast a sweet flavor that can be eaten raw or cooked into recipes for added sweetness. When harvesting wild peas from islands, remember to be gentle when picking them off the stem. Only take what you need so there will still be plenty left over for others. No matter how Lopez Island visitors enjoy wild food, they can be sure they are harvesting incredibly nutritious plants that will do wonders for their health. So get creative and have fun foraging for Lopez Island's many wild plants. Your body will thank you for it. Have fun, be safe and happy foraging.